Welcome back to Let's Play Richard and Alice. I am GeckoClimber, and in the last episode we found out what finally happened to Alice and Barney, and the story was so sad that I don't really know what to say about it. So now we got to get out of here, and we hear lots of laser beams. Scary looking lasers blocking the exit. Yeah, we found a way out of our cell. Now we're on the upper floor, and here is the exit, and here are these damn lasers. So we got to find a way out of there. Okay, here's a brick. There's a brick next to a pool of blood. The image that comes to mind are not pleasant. Okay, can we take the brick? Think very carefully before you do anything with that, Richard. What? Oh, nothing. Okay, now we have the hanged guard. Ooh, that looks scary. This game really gives someone the creeps somehow. Although the graphics are not that... well, I think we can safely say that he's been hanged. Either by himself or by someone else. Maybe it's worth seeing if there's anything of use on this person. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do next. Yeah, this game is quite depressing somehow, although it's not like Phantasmagoria, which I played in the stream now yesterday actually. And I've finished it there, but I don't want to talk about Phantasmagoria, I want to talk about Richard and Alice. So let's search the hanged guard. Let's see if he's got anything useful in his pockets. Ah, what's this? Ah, a pocket mirror. Not quite what I was hoping for, I guess. He liked taking care of his appearance, but I know what we can do with a mirror actually. We can use it to put the laser beams to somewhere else, but I don't think we should try this now. Let's first have a look at the computer. It's a computer terminal. Looks secure. Can't even figure out what the login procedure is. Can you do something on it? I've logged in this thing. Any ideas, Alice? How should I know? Fair enough. Okay, units of lights. What's this? There's a unit with loads of blinking lights. I think they were triggered by the emergency devices. Looks like we weren't the only ones to activate them. Okay. So something happened right here. And that was the day when everything went bad. So can we put the mirror on the brick? Let's smash this a little bit. Ah, okay, now we have mirror shots. Okay, that was not what I'd expected to do, but now we got 4 mirror shots and we got 4 beams of lasers. So let's use the first one on the lowest. Right then. Okay, we block laser beam number 1. Really, Richard? Putting mirrors over the lasers? I thought it only works in the movies. Hey, it works actually, and it works with quite bad lasers if the mirror is good enough. I think here you might have a little problem with that kind of stuff, but believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Not at all. It's a perfectly logical solution. Careful now. Yep, bingo. 1 down, 3 to go. Okay, then let's take the third one first. Whoop. Okay, and now there are just 2 ones left. So, last mirror. Last laser. And here we go! It's a secure door, we'll need to use the keypad. Okay, then let's use the keypad and get out of here. Shit. What was it? I only need 1. One was. Richard, what are you talking about? Right, okay, don't freak out, alright? I need to tell you some things. I'm listening. Okay, look. This place I mentioned before I put myself in here. I had a bit of a deal going down. But something that would make life a tiny bit better for a lot of people. But it went slightly south. I gave myself up so I could lie low until this all blew over. There are people on the outside working on it. Everything's fine, don't worry. But we had a man on the inside in this place. Are you shitting me? No, the plan always was if I needed to get out, I wouldn't beat too hard. A carelessly unlocked cell, a hack of the keypad, nobody would ever be able to point the finger. This guy had been feeding us access codes for a while. Why? We did deals with this place too. We're actually not far from the storage bunker. It just made things easier if we could slip in and out unnoticed. He'd race you through the code. Sometimes we'd come and trade supplies. So naturally, when I had the opportunity to turn myself in, it was a relief to know there was a friendly face waiting for me in case I did need to get out in a hurry. Wait, so this entire time you've been in here of your own... You've been in here of your own volition? No, volition? Well, mostly yeah. I mean, sure, I wanted to face up to what I'd done, but it's a safe place too. You know what they say? The safest in the world? What the hell is this deal you're talking about then? It's not important, really. I'll explain properly when we're out. Just supplies and things. Trading. I mean, Christ, it's not like the government bothers anymore, is it? Okay, fine. Punch the code and we'll get out of here. So, here's the thing. There's a security exploit in this particular lock system. The way it caches the memory, it's possible to make it so that any previous access code works. It's pretty simple. Alright, so do it. Well, that's the problem. I don't recall any of the access codes. It was alright when there was someone else here I could have asked. Right, so we're stuck here. No, hold on, let me think. They're only 8 digits long. I must be able to remember one of them. Think, Richard, think. Richard? Yes? Give me the photo. What? Why? Just give it to me. No, why? I don't think you're in any position to be questioning me, are you? Alice, please, it's all I have. Oh, relax, Richards, I'm not going to destroy it. Okay, but I don't understand. Right, let's have a look. 13182220. What the... Alice? Oh, just shut up and unlock the door, Richard. I'm sick of this place. Alice, how long? Just fucking do it. Did he write the code on the picture? Didn't he know that? Okay, we're free. So, what now? We should probably talk. Talk? Damn, it's freezing cold out here. Why do you want to talk? Get some warm clothes. You're still wearing a t-shirt, Alice? Oh, damn, I'm getting cold while just looking at you. We've done a lot of talking, don't you think? Maybe too much. I don't want to talk right now. I think we should. I know. Alice, You don't seem okay, I mean. I understand, but come on, we're out. I know where we are. I know how to get to safety, and we can work out what to do from there. I know, Richard. It's just like I say, what now? Back to surviving? Barely making it? Back to being all those awful things we have to do to survive? Alice, listen. When I was a kid, a really young boy, whenever I used to get really down, when I'd feel really hopeless, my father would take me to one side. And do you know what he'd say to me? No. He'd say, Richard, Brussels sprouts survive through the winter. Tomatoes turn to juice. Are you a tomato or a Brussels sprout? And I'd say, Daddy, I'm a Brussels sprout. That's him. I thought about it some time ago. What? Not even the smile? Well, can't win them all, I guess. Let's just go then. He's that guy he met in the church. You must think I'm a terrible person. I don't think you're a terrible person, Richard. I think the world's a terrible, awful place and people do terrible things. That isn't what I expected you to say. I didn't think you'd understand. I understood. It's crazy, isn't it? How two lives can collide, like snowflakes falling in the wind. Chance encounters, fate, or coincidence. I don't believe in fate at all. You know that? Neither do I. It wasn't how it must have looked. It really wasn't. The people we took in, they wouldn't have survived by themselves. The Polars, they may not have been the nicest of the people, but they were providers. They gave them clothes, food, shelter. It could have been worse, a lot worse. And by dealing with them, by trading with them, hell, we helped a whole lot more than we could have done otherwise. That's how you see it? You took away that choice, Richard. They starved to death, you know, upstairs. What chance did they have then? That wasn't my fault. Oh God, Alice, you don't understand. I had no choice. It wasn't long after that day in the church. I got tired of running, turned myself in. I wanted to make up for what Jake and Caleb had done. And in the process get clothes, food, shelter, imprisonment, safety. Sounds familiar. Don't try to paint this as self-sacrifice, Richard. You were hiding from the mess you've caused. You don't understand. If you say so. It was for Sarah and Joss. The Polars, they made sure my family would be taken care of. Like, properly. None of this foreign medicine, none of those scraps of food. They helped me get them into the zone. Christ, we would have all got into zones. This one girl, Lucy, she was our ticket. Caleb and Jake, they fucked things up for a lot of people when they killed her. Did Joss know? Did he know that what you'd done for Sarah? No, she suspected. Sarah said some things after the guys did what they did. This guy showed up. This fucking guy. He was looking for Lucy. Before we got to him, he saw Sarah and he told her what we were. He told my little girl her father was a monster. It was over then. They took what I provided and left. I deserved it. I know I deserved it. None of us deserves any of this. No, that's right. You don't deserve this. Barney didn't deserve this. Barney. Richard, when did you say you got to him? I tried to talk to him, tried to explain Lucy would have been safe if he'd only listened. The Polars aren't bad people, Alice. They're just men and women like you and me, doing what they have to do in order to survive. This whole world is chaos. I wonder about that sometimes. Everything's so chaotic. But we were brought together, our lives intertwined, and we were given a second chance. Is that why you brought me here, Richard? For a second chance? So, what, you'll keep me safe? I can be your new bargaining chip? What? Alice, it's not like that. I just want to make everything right. Oh sure, you're big brave man and you decide to right all the wrongs of the world, no matter how many people get hurt in the process. Can you change the weather, Richard? Can you help the people you left to starve? Can you bring Barney back? Don't talk to me about making everything right. I'm sorry. You know me, Alice. You know I'm not a monster, right? Richard? Yeah? Before whatever comes next, before we decide how to proceed, can I ask one thing? Sure. Can I say goodbye? Goodbye? I still have no idea who's really buried here. It was I don't want to know. I'm sorry. In the end, it didn't change anything. Does it really matter where you're rotting? The earth will swallow you no matter where you are. Alice? Hello, sweetheart. I know Mommy hasn't been to visit in a long time, and I'm sorry. I hope you're okay now, Barney. I hope you're warm and not sick, and that you're playing with Daddy. I hope the sun's shining and the snow's all melted and you're looking down, and I hope you're having lots of wonderful adventures with Daddy, and I hope you know that I love you, Barney. I love you so much. I will always love you, and I hope you've forgiven me. Mommy will come back and see you soon, Barney. I promise. Hey, I can't believe it was still there. I can. How many bullets? Just the one. Better than nothing. Let's go someplace warmer. I'm tired of the snow. Okay. So she got the bullet, the gun with a bullet. We probably have a lot to talk about. We do. There's something I want to say before we go any further. Yes? I want you to know I didn't get you to tell me your story because I wanted to find out how much you were aware of. At least, not mostly. I know. I'm sure it must look like that. Like it must look... Like it must look as if I simply wanted to find out how easy it'd be to get away with this. As soon as I realized who you are. But I'm not like that. I know. I did terrible things. We all did. And I'd say I could never forgive myself, but I can. The rules have changed, everything's changed. I didn't want those people to die. In my own way, I was trying to help them. I would have helped them. You know you believe that. I know you believe that. You do? I just want to know one thing. What do you think the Polars were doing with these people? I know what they were doing with them. They put them to work. But they gave them clothing, shelter, safety. I went there sometimes and I saw some of the people we'd handed over. And they were happy. Alice, Christ, they were actually happy. Some of them even thanked me. And some of them didn't. No, some of them didn't. Some of them were separated from their families, from their loved ones. But the Polars don't hurt them, Alice. They just make them work. They use the sick ones to secure places in the zones. They are not a gang of renegade outlaws. They're just people, just families themselves. Men, women, children, people like you, Mark and Barney. But they are a gang. They kill people. They defend their territory to the death. Think back to when Mark was alive. You lived in a commune, right? With other families. How many times did you kill to protect your own? We never took slaves. We never forced people to stay. And the Polars do. And I've been complicated in that. And I lay awake every single night asking myself if I was doing the right thing. And you know what I actually decided? What's that? There's no right thing anymore. I can agree to that. Listen, Richard. Yeah? Soon we'll go on our own ways. But... Shh. No buts. That's the way it has to be. Not now. Maybe not for a while. But one day soon. You're going to let me take what I need from your storage. And then you're going to let me go. Okay. But before then, I want you to know one thing. That's what? I never thought I'd say this. The moment I saw the photograph, when I realized who you were, I wanted to kill you. But then, as time went on, I've appreciated having you around as a friend. I probably don't deserve that. I don't think either of us do, huh? Just I can ask one more thing? Sure, anything. That day Barney, well, you know. Was it you in the confession booth? Honestly? Honestly. I thought you were making that part up. So it wasn't you? Nope. Thank you. Barney seemed like a lovely boy. I know I only met him briefly. He was. Is there anything else? I don't think so. We should get going. We could sleep here tonight, but the storage vault isn't far. York will be there. Do you think we'll need this gun? I don't know. We might do. Yorkie changed. We all have, I think. It's a dangerous world out there. You never know what people are gonna be capable of. You know what, Richard? Sometimes, just sometimes, it feels like this is the way it always was. Like nothing's changed at all. And that's the end of Richard and Alice. Yeah, it was actually my first English speaking Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, yeah, it was okay for you. And I hope you're gonna tell me if you liked it and if you want to hear some other Let's Plays from me in English, actually. I have some nice ideas what I could play. There are some really nice indie games that I would like to present to you. And yeah, I like this game quite a lot. It was not very much about commentary here. You couldn't do much commentary, it was just talking all the time. And I really liked it. It's a lot of storytelling. And I hope you also enjoyed this game. So, and now we're back at the very beginning. At the title screen of Richard and Alice. And this is where I'm gonna leave you now. I hope we will see each other in one of my other projects. I will keep you informed if I start any other English projects by this tag I put in there, or even by the title of the episode you will see it. I hope you liked it, and I hope to see you again in one of my other projects. So, see you then. Bye bye.